I'm here! I didn't expect to be on tonight, I'll be completely honest with you. I did make an announcement that I wasn't sure if I was gonna be on. I forgot to change my game capture. There we go, okay. I'm not allowed to use my mouse on this game, so we'll see how it goes. How do I start? Okay. I played through like 30 seconds of this game, so I got a feel for the controls, but that's really all I did. Hi, Bug! It's nice to see you. I look a little crusty today. What happened to me? I didn't do my hair at all today. I was like, I looked at myself in my viewfinder and I was like, you know what? This is pretty on brand for me. I don't think that I need to look good for stream anymore. Y'all are used to me looking busted up as hell. Okay, so enter or space to continue the story. This is like it's like a visual kind of novel. It's like kind of a novel. You actually have to play and like avoid little pointy things. I'm confused. Why is my stream not up? Give me a second. Because I put my stream on Mike's computer. Not off. Okay, there we go. I fixed it. I usually put my stream on Mike's computer because I have no shame in saying that I cheat the system. I want to be an affiliate, and if I have to fake one extra view to get there, it's fine. And it's not technically faking because he's my moderator. So, anyway, it wasn't showing up. Let's get to reading and playing. Mom and the car rock you on the ride home. Luca, you're barely born and you already got a sly face. Dad is on a roll. Wait, this isn't... Okay, this is just what I played of it. Okay. Okay. I guess that's fine. Mom's laugh shakes you from your slumber. You gotta avoid stuff. Outside the window, your little eyes see a blurry world of lights and contours, silhouettes and glows. Everything is new and beautiful. You feel like you could be anything. You make a noise. You want to share your joy, but the voices are loud and ignore you. Do you think he'll want to learn the business? Dad turns right. Mom looks at you. Mine or yours? Mine. God, I don't want a beautician son. That's really disrespectful, Dad. Mama brings you out of the car. You regurgitate? Damn. After 3 days of life, it's not like you can do much more. You go from Mom's arms! Jesus Christ! Oh my God! You go from Mom's arms to Grandma's, aunts, and uncles running around you. Now, the side text, I think, is supposed to be translation text. I'm not 100% sure, but we really only have to pay attention to the bottom text, so. Your bedroom is already full! A little bed with blue blankets, blue curtains, blue walls. I want to say, I like the fact that the quote girl things are in pink and the boy things are in blue. That really sells the theme of non-binary and how forced gender roles can be. I need to turn this audio down a little bit. I feel like it's a little loud for you guys. I feel like that's a little better for it to just be like background noise of everything. Blue, the closet, the carpet, the pajamas they put on you. Pink your cheeks as they comment on your willy. Jesus, do people do that to babies, literal infants? On a shelf, an array of stuffed animals, a car, a fireman, a teddy bear, a bulldog, a soccer ball. Don't scratch the chair, Max. What are you thinking? Your brother puts the ball in your hands, laughing. These are goalie hands. Look at that hook. He's happy. You just wanted something to hold on to. These people say too much, and your head spins. Grandma asks your brother if he wants to hold you. He says he's afraid of breaking you. Max! Stop it! You're being bad! Go lay down, now! Look, with a baby in your arms, all the little girls will fall for you. Mom, he's only 12. They walk and talk, all of them. They tell each other what your future is going to be. They laugh, they draw boundaries. Their words fall on your eyes. Outside the long road, oh god, you see less and less variety. Shapes and colors fade until all that remains is an expanse of blue squares and pink triangles. Everything looks the same. You cry. Childhood summer, park. Because you're a boy! The tone of someone saying the obvious. So what? And so you can't do Ariel because she's a princess. We need a prince. That's all you're here for. Marika has her arms wrapped around her chest, looking at you like you're the stupidest thing in the world. The other girls are bored. Laura keeps huffing. Eliza throws rocks at lizards. The sun is warm, and the park is filled with festive shouts. We always do what you want. I'm the oldest, so I decide, and therefore you are the prince. Marika walks away with her braids dancing. They start chatting, planning. Every now and then, they ask you a few questions, but you really don't feel like answering them now. You look at your backpack with the new manga of Ranma one half? Is that what that is? And you think you were so happy. Just sit and read in the sun. Sit on the steps and ignore them. At the end of the park, Omar, your brother, is playing with other boys. Even though he is much older than you, he always tries to play together with you. He's a good big brother. I think the amount of obstacles is the amount of gendered language that is in the current text, I think is what it is. So I think I need to dodge and then read, but I'm like in the zone. Luca, I was exactly right. Marika's shrill voice reaches you. Time to start. Reluctantly approach. So Laura, it's my little sister. Elisa is our mom, but she got sick, and we need the potion, but it's under the dragon's belly, and we need a hero, and we're calling. And who does the dragon? Elisa interrupts Marika. Her braids shake in annoyance. That hedge is the dragon. Never. The bush is mom. She won't move if she's sick anyway, and I'm the dragon. The two start fighting. You decide it's time to do something. Charge! You run at the dragon that is probably mom when you notice it. Unique fiery red on the outside and yellow on the inside. Beautiful. Gigantic. Marika yells something at you. Smell the flower. You smell the flower, and it's like the best thing in the universe. Better than even Grandma's pies. Someone ripped all the others out. Elisa is at your side. She's right. There are buds everywhere in the grass. Not fair. It's so strange and beautiful. Sniffs it. Turn around. Marika is leaving, Laura chasing her. Marika is leaving, Laura is chasing her. Next time I'll do the prince. Lisa's voice is pressed a little. Rika is the dragon. And then comes the ball. Precisely, it slips between two of you. It hits the flower, then it falls to the ground and takes all the petals with it. Elisa turns around, yells, "You jerk!" and runs at someone, leaving you there. You bend down to pick up the petals. Look at her, the little sissy Lulu. Laughter. Get up. Behind you, a few children. They're only slightly older, occasionally picking on you during breaks at school, bullying everyone. You back away. Someone yells, "Hey faggot, I'm talking to you." A clod of dirt lands on your head. You wipe your eyes, the back of your hand, and don't see who's throwing you down on the grass, crushing you with all their weight. I hate to say it. I hate to say that word. But it is so important to the story. It wouldn't be in the story if it wasn't important to the story. And it makes me sad. But it's important. It's important for people to know the harsh reality of people being called that word all of the time. Children being called that word all of the time before they even know what it means. You try to kick. You hit something. A little cry gives you satisfaction. Try another kick. But it goes wide. Reach out your hands. Throw what you find. Scratching. Biting. All womanly things, according to your brother. Men need to know how to fight. Faggot, you gasp. The boy sketches a pretend punch on your nose. You try to give him a real one. Lorenzo, the boy who was straddling you, starts to fly. The surprise takes away even the desire to get up. Quick steps, a few screams, then a hand that reaches out, your brother's. Grab it. He lifts you up, hands you some water, wipes your face. Nothing serious, he tells you, smiling. Sit down on the steps, retrieve 2 half-crushed snacks from your backpack. Hand him one. What did you do this time, Lou? Yeah, crying warning. Yeah, for people who cry. I'm the person who cries when I see people cry. I have cried, I kid you not, every single day these last 4 days. Yesterday, I thought the game was gonna be wholesome, and it fucking wasn't. It made my ass cry. You tell him the story of the flower. Omar laughs, running his big hand through your hair. For a flower? Fuck. You got beat up for a flower? Didn't mean to get beat up. Omar sighs. You can see he's looking for the words to say something. Keep quiet. Lou, I can't spend my life defending you. You know that, right? But I don't want to. But Omar looks ahead, torturing the snack paper with his hand. I'm good. It's a touchy subject. The last game involved death. The first game involved death. I don't even remember what the third game was. What was the other game that I played? And the only game that I haven't cried playing was Unpacking. But no, I'm good. I cry all the time. If it's gay, I'm crying. It's fine. Why do you think they're mad at you, Lou? 'Cause they're stupid. You're always alone, or with the girls, or with Grandma. You're never with the boys, and that's weird. Love Grandma. I play with you. I'm your brother. It's different. And I'm older, and And someday I won't be there when you need me, and that worries me. I don't want you to worry about me. Omar looks at you in the eyes. Serious. You need to learn how to be in the world, little brother. Play with your mates, beat them up when they offend you, and leave the girls alone. You'll see in a couple of years they won't want to play with you anyway. Smiles at you. Why? Because they'll want to do girl things, and boys, boy things. That's the way life goes. You'll always be my friend? Always, Luke. He rubs a knuckle on your head. But now, I have to go to my girl. Another thing you'll understand someday. Watch him walk away. Pick up your backpack, head for home. The light is low. Swallows are racing across the sky. Something. You realize your pants are broken. Mom is gonna be pissed as hell. But then, someone yells across the street. They're all there in line. It's from earlier. You notice Lorenzo's eye is swollen. You hope it's because of you. They're yelling at you. That you're a sissy. That you're not a boy. That you dropped your willy. The dog ate it, didn't it? That with long hair you look like a girl. Wish Omar was with you, but you're alone. Lonely. What are you, Luca? What are you? What kind of boy are you? God. Oh god. Oh god, I didn't realize it came in levels, too. Okay, I've got this. Okay. Be okay. I'm gonna be fine. Ah! I don't know what happens when I get hit, so I don't want to get hit. This is hard! Oh god. Teenage Autumn at Grandma's house. You know, honestly, at this point, you should expect it. You should expect the depressing ass shit. Because I swear to God, every fucking queer-oriented game is just gonna be sad. And that's, like, that's not what, like, you want. Obviously, you want something to be happy-go-lucky. But, like, the things that matter, and I think the things that I'm drawn to, especially during this time, are the hard things. Because that's the thing, those are the things that we need to talk about the most. We can have our happy moments all year long, but especially now during Pride Month, we need to talk about those bad things. Because those bad things are the reason that we're in the place that we are in right now. Those bad things, the reasons why we fought and why we still fight today, those are the things that matter. And so I love, as much as I hate crying, I love playing these games so that people who might not understand the queer experience can get a better understanding of the queer experience via these kinds of games. I did not put the toaster in the tub. Why would you put the toaster in the tub? Bug. That's bad. We cannot put toasters in the bathtub. Grandma's house is like a pile of leaves. Layers upon layers of objects. The living room, oh my god, is overrun with 40 years of fashion, sewing, knitting magazines. A wave of memories hits you. Get a copy of Berta. We're here to throw this stuff away, Lulu. Omar walks in holding some boxes. Laura comes in from behind and gives you a hug. Are Are you okay, honey? Set the magazine down. Not like she died. Omar takes the other magazine, boxes them up. You locked her in a nursing home. It's the same thing. Luca, it's for her own good. She didn't want to go. Gotta get through these. Why didn't you accept our proposal? Laura has her hands on her hips. Stares at Omar. They don't get along very well. When you got together, Omar was happy. So now you're not a faggot. But Laura is convinced he's a bad influence. And an itchy ear. Yeah, I figured it was an achievement when I read you put the toaster in the bathtub. I didn't think of it. I don't have those morbid thoughts of putting the toaster in the bathtub, so I didn't think about it. Two 15-year-old dykes stand behind an old crazy lady. She's your fucking grandmother. You continue boxing in silence. The only noise being the items moved around. Omar stacks things angrily, closes the boxes, walks down the stairs, stopping him. Returns. Repeat. Laura hands you things. When your eyes meet, she smiles at you. Every now and then, she gives you a kiss on the cheek. Oh, Laura. Grandma likes Laura a lot. She's always been of the opinion that if a rule is wrong, it's your duty to break it. After Grandpa's death, she never wore mourning garments. She was glad that the violent man was dead and didn't want to pretend otherwise. When she started hunting, some men teased her. Some tried to get too close. They act so big, but if you shoot them near your feet, see how they run. And Laura's a bit like that. What are you thinking? You are so much alike. Her nets were made of wool, and yours of bits, but you have so much in common. Laura laughs. Well, I didn't know you were a poet. You know she loves you a lot, right? You can see it in her eyes every time she looks at you. Laura smiles at you, handing you a dress. Takes you a moment to recognize it. Take a closer look at the pattern. Hibiscus flowers. A long dress she made you 2 years ago. Fought with her about that dress. Oh, fuck! You screamed to hide your fear of how much she had seen in you. Fear of the pleasure you felt at the idea of wearing it. Standing there with her in that long summer dress, sewing and talking. With the confidence that no ball would destroy you. Laura looks up at you tenderly. What are you thinking about? Dress. Omar stands in the doorway, with 3 beers in his hand. Gesture of peace. Have you stopped sulking? Laura asks Omar, working the bottle. I'm not sulking, but I'm pissed that my brother treats me like a monster. I love Grandma too. I really do. She turns her back on you, the tone of her voice more tremulous. I don't want to wake up every morning with the fear that she won't answer the phone and she's dead alone here in the house. You rest a hand on Omar's shoulder. Omar twists the bottle cap back between his fingers. There was a time in our lives, when someone decided I had to be the strong, practical one. Maybe because you, little brother. He looks at you. He almost trembles. You've always been in a world of your own. You complain about Mom, but in the end, all she does is worry about you. Remain silent. I know I'm not a roughneck, and I'm not as good with words as you are, but I care about Grandma, and I want her to be happy. And I care about you, and I want you to be happy, but I don't know how to do that. Omar's glossy eyes fill you with guilt. You're doing good, big brother. You really are. I couldn't ask for better. You smile as you tell him, and he smiles back, then punches you, calling you a fag, and resumes canning stuff, telling the anecdotes about the last night out with the guys. Laura looks at you, and there is something bitter in her gaze. Please go grab food. Please go get something to eat. I don't want you to go hungry because you're too busy watching my stream. Please go get something to eat, okay? You can't make everyone happy, Luca. You're going to end up disappearing by doing it. What am I supposed to do? Tell your truth, whatever it is. About what? Laura shrugs. Her eyes are tense, expecting an answer. The only thing you do is walk away. Go into Grandma's room. The window is ajar, robe lying on the coffee table next to cigarettes and medicine. A picture of you, her, and Omar many years ago, when everything seemed simple, when no one demanded answers from you. But it's impossible to go back to that moment, because Laura's eyes are still asking. What are you, Luca? Are you a boy, or not? The phrase coming back. Like, the phrase coming back into the teen years really fucking hits. What are you, Luca? Are you a boy or not? Fuck! I ran right into that one. Oh, fuck! Why is it so hard? Oh, the circle gets lighter every time you hit something. Adulthood. Autumn. Home. Laura repeats to you to hurry up. But that's at least 6 hours away. And that's not enough. Bring something to munch on. You rummage through your kitchen cabinets, retrieving chocolate and peanut butter. You don't feel like going to that stupid party tonight. But what if we stay home and watch horror and eat junk food? You walk up the stairs without Laura answering. The only light is from the study. You continue to be amazed by this house, this life, the things you've done together. You're about to enter, but she rushes to the threshold, wraps her arms around your neck. Promise me that for once, just once, you'll say yes without question. Only if there are Labradors in that room. There's something better than Labradors, she replies. No way. Nothing is better than Labradors. Takes you into the room. There are pieces of jeans, makeup, an obscene hat, and a wig. What the hell is going on? Where's RuPaul's body? She looks at you, her eyes full of affection. Every now and then I think of that shy, insecure kid I met 20 years ago, and I'm amazed to see who you've become. You don't know what to answer, even though it's true. At some point, unexpectedly, adulthood has given you a confidence you never imagined you could have. Laura changes the subject. Remember how last year Marika said we're the only ones who don't do couples costumes? Hard to forget, since she yelled it drunk from the balcony. This year I wanted to prove her wrong, and I've asked myself, what's the scariest couple to bring to a Halloween party? You search fruitlessly for a sensible answer. Laura looks at you with anticipation. My parents? Laura lifts up the denim piece. Brittany and Justin in 2001. Come on, what's cringier than faux denim and Timberlake? I don't remember. Probably like 2. I've been hit probably like 2 times since he left. She grabs the print denim fabric pieces. I found 2 costumes, but I didn't really like them, so I took them apart to make them better, but I make video games. I'm not a seamstress. And I thought you could help. And in return, I'll put on your makeup. Makeup? And surprise of surprises, I'll be Justin and you'll be Brittany. You're about to say something, but something stirs in your belly. A warmth that feeds you as you look at the denim fabric, the wig, makeup. You sit silently in front of the sewing machine and, well, really like riding your bike again. Start sewing pieces of fabric. You two hop from memory to memory this afternoon, going from one to another, mentioning the missing starlet of the day. Makes you talk about what you were doing that year. Song brings back a broken friendship, a drunken night at the beach. Haven't you talked to him again? You know it's about Omar. You haven't spoken in 2 years now, but every now and then Laura asks you. No. At some point, couldn't take his insinuations anymore. Fabric flows quickly under the machine. Laura tries on the dress. Dressed like Justin, she's ridiculously hot. And now sit down. It's my turn. Her light hand shuffles, traces brushes on your face. Each time she pulls away, she smiles in satisfaction. Since when did you plan this? When I got the idea, I realized that it had actually been there all along. That it was something I wanted to do with you. That I could only do with you. She kisses you on the nape of your neck, grabs your hand to get you up, leads you to the mirror. The dress is hideous. The wig is awful. But your eyes fill what they see. The face redrawn by the makeup. The waist traced by the belt. The hairy chest sticking out of the neckline. Wow. Could I shave? Or only if you don't like yourself like this. Laura squeezes your... You look at yourself. And you like yourself this way so much. I can't cry. This game is too hard to cry. Oh yeah, he just usually doesn't friend people back. I'll be honest with you. He's just in Discord to kind of watch, for the most part. You're afraid. You're gasping for air. Yet you have the certainty that for the first time you're really seeing yourself. It's as if someone has removed a patina from your eyes. As if until now, the body you saw in the mirror was that of another person. Something you kept erasing, that you never wanted to remember. Wait. Oh my god, I can't cry. I can't cry. But now it's really you. You admire your huge eyes under the eyeliner, and the way your lips explode red between the hairs of your beard. How the muscles and folds of your dress enhance each other. You start to cry. Laura hugs you. We're all crying today. I think this is the, like, because I think the other two are so, like, loosely oriented, or the other three that I played are so loosely oriented around, like, the LGBTQ experience. But this one just feels so much like what I've gone through. Try to find the words. Try to find the words to tell her how you feel, but they don't come. Like there's a gap. A piece that's missing. You smile. Stammer that everything is good. It was just unexpected. You're out of breath. You catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror again and smile. Voice inside you screams that you suck. You try to ignore that voice, but it takes strength from everything you've been told throughout your life. It's okay. I just mean like the... Not so much, well, kind of the bullying, but just the experience of like doing something different for the first time in your life and getting that like overwhelming like feeling of finally being at home with yourself. Like kind of the same feeling as the character putting on a dress and looking at themselves and finally seeing something that feels right. You know what I mean? And it's such an overwhelming feeling that it makes me cry. That even this, like... Because I know that with the way it was written about someone's experience. And so, just having that kind of bridge between absolutely knowing nothing about the person who made this game, but still knowing exactly how they feel. On my weather app. Light rain expected. Omar doesn't consider you a real man. The neighbor who jokingly calls you lesbians. Your mother who tells you that you look too much like grandma. Your father who keeps giving you tickets to the stadium. The opinions, the things said and unsaid. You look in the mirror, and you look like something halfway there. A wrong thing. A boogeyman. An abomination. You wonder, though, what am I? What are you, Luca? What the hell are you? There's no dodging this! Oh fuck. Happened. Oh no. That was my last hit. Do I have to restart? I hope I don't have to restart. You open your eyes. Laura is crouched in front of you, her eyes fixed in. Sweetie, rest your forehead on her. What happened to that little head? Take a breath. You already knew that. So what? I'd been noticing for a long time that there's something going on inside you. I wondered what would happen if that thing never came out, and I didn't like any of the answers. Not at all. Sits down next to you. I know what I'm not, Laura. I don't feel like a man. I don't feel like a woman either. It's like being asked to choose only between eating an apple or a pear, when my mouth is full of the taste of every berry. Apples are boring, jokes Laura. Not when cooked with sugar and cinnamon. Metaphor is getting creepy. This is you. But I think I get it. You're okay with that? At least now when the fascist neighbor calls us lesbians, I can tell her it's true. Turns away. But it's not true, is it? Oh fuck, what do I say now? But so I'm not straight anymore? Grab her hand. I'd say we have all the time in the world to find these answers. We don't have to do it. Relaxes. Right. Only one thing matters. We'll find them together. We'll find the berries and my heterosexuality or whatever it is. I gotta take my earphones off my, like, it's suctioning. Getting kind of. Can you imagine Marika not knowing how to introduce her friends anymore? Speaking of Marika, like going to that party? In the mirror, crying in the messed up your wig. You feel pretty like never before in your entire life. You like the person. You love them. But the idea of friends scares you. Your head smiles at you. Have a plan B. Lesbian girl party. Quiet place to be. Full of old school friends. Little fear remains. Feel you've stayed hidden long. You like coming out, showing yourself. Take a quick look at the mirror. That's who I am. And I no longer feel alone. Oh, you can change the colors. That's such a stupid metaphor to cry over, but it's... Oh. Oh. Oh, you have to protect them. Oh god! Protect the gays! I'll protect you! Sorry, yeah, it cuts out sometimes when I cry because I'm a little too quiet. Oh. That was a really wonderful story. And now I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna cry. We could live the other half of the story. I don't know what that means. Okay, so it brings you I think back to the beginning, I'm pretty sure, or it brings you to like a female's point of view, and we will play that tomorrow because I guess I shouldn't say that doesn't really fit, does it? Um okay. We're fine. We're not crying anymore. No more crying. No more crying. We're gonna go on Twitch because one of my friends is live right now and we're gonna go raid them because this stream is over. It's been an hour. It's been a good hour. It's been a sad hour. But we're gonna go on Twitch and we're gonna find my friend. Raid has been created. We're raiding. Let's go. I don't know how to get to chat. I think it's on the side panel. But we're raiding. So, goodbye.